Please follow along as I read. The main events in Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid is about an old man who used to be a champion footballer for Chelsea. Billy joins Chelsea football team as a football apprentice and rises through the reserves to become a real champion. I had a lucky gift. For a start, I was nippy. I was best out on the wing, the right wing. No one could catch me out there. I was faster than all the kids twice my age. And somehow I could always make football do whatever I wanted it to. It just came easy to me. I don't know why, but it did. Billy and Chelsea is champion striker until the outbreak of the war in 1939. When we played Sutherland the next week at home, it was like I was in the playground again at school or out in the park with Joe. I ran rings around them, laid down a couple of goals, and scored one myself. That was the first time I'd heard the crowd at the shed end chanting my name, Billy, Billy the Kid, Billy, Billy, Billy the Kid. It sends warm tingles down my spine even now just to think of it. Before the season ended 3 weeks later, and I had scored 7 more goals, and all the papers were saying I'd been playing for England within the year. One paper called me Billy the Wonder Kid. Another said I was as good as Stanley Matthews, maybe better. It would have gone to my head a lot worse than it did, hadn't it been for Ozzy. Don't read all that stuff, Billy, he told me. Don't even look at it. Not good for you. Let your mom cut it out and stick it in a scrapbook. You can read it later when you're older. Can't hurt you then. His passion for football sees him through the Warriors. Even as a prisoner of war, he organizes a friendly against the Italians. I trained the Chelsea team and played center forward. Robbie was left back, solid as a rock. For weeks at the end of camp, there was a buzz of excitement. Everybody trained like crazy. Suddenly, we all had something to do, something to work for. But some of us must have been lacking in skill and fitness. We made up for it in enthusiasm. The Italians laughed at us for a bit at the start, but we all got better and then began a real interest in it. In the end, they even volunteered to provide the referees. I was a marked man, of course, but I was used to that. I got up to all my old tricks, and the crowd loved it. Bobby was thunderous in his tackling. Chelsea got through the final against Newcastle. So in April 1943, under the Italian sunshine and behind the barbed wire, we had our own FA Cup final.